ILIKESCARY. We are back. I hope you all having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you all today I want to talk about, is Halloween getting another movie soon? And before we get started, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps. And I want to talk about, some stuff that was stated in interviews with Jason Blum and ILIKESCARY and just Halloween in general, and kind of my thoughts is, are we getting a movie soon? Are we going to have to wait a long time? And how it's still a topic out in the air, and this movie's been out for months. Halloween ends and stuff like that. So a lot of clues are out there. But let's get started. So in an interview, Jason Blum stated that I didn't say it's going to be the last Halloween movie. It's our last Halloween movie. We have no more rights to make any more Halloweens. So it goes back to ILIKESCARY and what he does. Only he knows. But we are done, and this is our last one. And I think people will be very happy. And that was something he kind of touched on previously, when Halloween Ends was in the air. Now, he didn't say no, but he didn't say yes. But it definitely seems like it will be another Halloween movie just here in the future. Because, like he said, I never said it was the last Halloween movie. I said it was our last Halloween movie due to ILIKESCARY gaining the rights. Now, if you're a Halloween fan, you know about the cause and everything and how passionate they can be behind Halloween and stuff like that, and how they know that that's their money maker, But Jason Blum definitely is kind of stating that it could possibly be another Halloween after theirs. Now, I know you guys are probably like, how? How, ILIKESCARY got, the rights back to him and everything, but you got to think, Michael Myers is a cash cow. Halloween is a cash cow. Anytime, I don't care if it's Michael unmasked the whole movie. Once that trailer drops, us as fans, we're going to check out the story and want to see what happens. Now, one thing I will say, I've been thinking. Now, we talked about the Danielle Harris idea, kind of taking off of Halloween 4, trying to incorporate Rachel in there. Even if you want to put in 5 and have Rachel not in there, that would be cool. Now, I always thought about this. We got so many different timelines with Halloween. Now, we know that David Gordon Green took off with Halloween 78. He took place off of Halloween 78 and continuous. Now, it didn't end so well in that trilogy when it ends from, what you guys are saying. Like I said, I enjoy it ends. Corey Cunningham was cool to me. But what if someone just kind of overstepped David Gordon Green and just wanted to do their own trilogy taking place off 78? After Michael gets shot off the balcony, kind of take place like that. I think it will be crazy if someone did something along the lines of if Michael gets, gunned down, 6 times. Maybe, depending on which route they want to go, have him kind of supernatural, kind of having him like just a regular man that can take hits. Maybe we can get some type of like scene showing where Michael kind of went off to actually erasing Halloween 2. Michael going to the Haddonfield Memorial Hospital with Lori and making, seem like he just goes out and almost similar to Halloween Ends, how he went into the sewers type thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's almost like doing the same thing David Gordon Green did, but erasing like kills in 2018, like how he's locked up, just having him going out somewhere and then someone comes across him like they did in Halloween Ends like Corey. But don't do the evil transfer. Probably make that Michael's first victim in a long time, and he makes the news and they don't know that Michael's back. This is a weird kill. But you can also do something like that, kind of taking place directly off of 78 and doing like a jump, like a time jump. But after that scene, when you come across Michael and stuff like that, you can do that. Or if you want, you can go off Halloween 2. You can really go off like a Halloween 2 storyline and kind of have it continuing and kind of write Laurie Strode off and have Michael continuing off of the hospital scene when everything blew up, he's on fire. And it kind of can play into like a different look, because if Michael was on fire and everything, and that's when you're going to have to definitely admit that he's supernatural, because he just dropped, But I think that would be cool. And like, if David Gordon Green can just pick off of films he can take off of, other people can do it. H2O, and you went off of Resurrection and stuff like that. Now, those films are kind of tight because you got Michael being beheaded, and you got a makeup film like Resurrection where, it was swapped out. Now, I don't see no one taking, a story off of Resurrection just because how it ended. I mean, you could. Resurrection kind of did end cool, how he's in a body bag and he grabs out. But if Resurrection was more solid of a film, I would say you can go off Resurrection, but you know what I mean. But therefore, I don't think no one, like I said, will go to the furthest, extent to doing a remake. I just don't see no one doing a remake of 78 because it's so beautiful and gold of a film. No one wants to touch it. So I see a lot of people going off place of 78, you know, just taking place off 78. Now, you can't do too many of those because it's going to be like, okay, we got so many interpretations of what people thought happened after 78, you know. So the other storyline is like Halloween 4. You know, you could kind of go off the Halloween 4 aspect, and that's with Danielle Harris. And I know a lot of people are tired of Laurie Strode, and that's fine. You know, Jamie Lee Curtis already said that she's not going to be in no Halloween films anyway. So, you know, I think that it would be cool to go have Danielle Harris as a final girl, but it's all about, I feel like, it's just something along the lines of different cast members, you know, like I feel like Halloween 4 and 5 has their own group that loves Danielle, and you know, people has their own group that loves Laurie Strode. I'm not saying it's like, you know, split down the middle. I'm just saying like genuinely who loves another character more. And I feel like I love both. You know, I love Jamie Lloyd and I love Laurie Strode. And I would like to see Jamie Lloyd's story told. You know, she's older, and now we got the uncle and the niece aspect that can definitely play out. Now with Allison and Corey, look, I felt like you could really do a storyline with Corey Cunningham, and I know people saying make him a new Michael, but I mean, how would you do that? Please comment down below. You know, Corey Cunningham. So you're gonna call him Corey Myers? Like, what the hell? Like, we know that's not Michael Myers, but I mean, David Gordon Green, and like I said, Jason Blum has stated that they don't have any more rights, or they're not doing it. But that's just as of now, in my opinion. You never know. You know, Michael, like I said, he's a cash cow. But Allison left, you know, out of Haddonfield. But it's like, why show us these things and have us wondering as fans and putting together clues like this? Now, you can definitely play off the fact, yeah, Michael did what he did to Corey in the neck, but if he has the humanity of Michael Myers in him and everything, and he's the same type of evil, that shit doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? The next time, and they didn't show his body, so it's almost like a cliffhanger, and then, you know, maybe Corey comes back years later like Michael. That could be a storyline, but I don't know how I feel about that because it's not authentic Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? If they would have never shredded Michael in that fucking, you know, grinder or whatever, it would have been like an open book. You know, I feel like that's not enough to say that Laurie Strode has the mask. It's like a trophy now. It's still out there, someone can still obtain it. That's still not enough for another film. You know, okay, she got the mask, cool, but I don't know. But I will, you know, you can definitely go off of Halloween 2. I would like to see someone go off like Halloween 2 for real, like, because that's another great, you know, beginning, and it kind of ties in with 78, you know what I'm saying? So we got the interpretation of 78 continue, like, you know, what happened, someone thought happened after 78. What happened after Halloween 2? And, you know, at this point, this is when you can have a supernatural character. Now, I want to say make Michael like a Freddy Krueger, or, like I said, Pennywise. Make him just like, you know, a little supernatural. You know, he survived, you know, he got crisped up, he got burned, and now you can kind of have a Halloween Kills type Michael again, and you can kind of write Laurie Strode off. Now it's a different story. I would like to see Michael take on a different group, man. Like, you know, almost like how Scream has different groups, but just have him have, like, designated characters that he's going after and have a motive behind it. I don't know how the motive will work. Maybe they're connected to different parents or something. Either way, just have a different motive. And like Allison, for example, like say if Allison was a part of a group and he's just like targeting Allison, almost like a rebirth of Laurie Strode. That would be a great story. You know what I'm saying? That's why people like myself thought that by the time we got Halloween Kills, I thought that was the game plan to kind of branch off and make Allison a new Laurie. But especially with Corey just getting what happened to him at the end, I'm like, no. They're definitely probably not going to continue the story. Like I said, we all know about the pregnancy stuff with Allison. I don't know about that. But either way, Michael Myers is coming back. I guarantee you he's going to come back in a couple of years. Probably no time, so we're probably going to give him a break. But he's going to come back because Michael is the face of horror. Like he's just the face of horror. Someone wants to always tell their own interpretation of Michael. Who knows? Maybe someone definitely want to do a 78. Or maybe someone just wants to start fresh and retell the story of Michael Myers. You know, like just retell the story of him and just kind of erase everything. You never know, but that's right there is taking a risk, because it's like we got the real story in the back of our head. What happened to Michael? How he killed, you know, Sandy Johnson in the beginning, Judith Myers and stuff like that. Who knows? I can definitely see someone trying to take place off 78 again, though, like David Gordon Green, just because they feel like that trilogy wasn't successful in the end. But I really would like to see, like, Halloween. Look, the thing is, let me tell you guys just before I end off. The key, for real, that we can really get another storyline solidly. But Jamie Lee Curtis is not coming back. So it's over for that. So it's over. I was gonna say, like, with Halloween too, you can do, okay, we did the non-sibling story. Then you can go sibling story if you want, but there's other people out here that just go see Halloween off of, oh, you talking about the guy in the white mask with the hair and he has like a, you know, a sister, because they are not thinking, and they're not aware that in this trilogy that we just got, David Gordon Green didn't let the sibling stuff, you know, play in part like we, you know, people think. Cause like I said, it's different crowds. I'm going to end off after this. It's different crowds of Halloween fans. People that go see Michael Myers, oh, that's the guy from Halloween, Pumpkin, you know. They don't know, like us, like purists and fans that hard. We know that the sibling aspect didn't play in this trilogy, but people, meanwhile, behind us in the seats, think that their brother and sister still in this, unless they did not pay attention in Kills when they, you know, everything in 2018. If you got to pay attention, but that's why I said that probably could work, but it wouldn't, because there's other people out here that's not that invested in the Halloween franchise that wouldn't get that. Like, then they're gonna start merging both stories. Like, okay, didn't they do this in the trilogy, but now she's coming back. What? So you guys see what I'm saying? But it's a couple of ways you gotta do it. You just gotta have great writers. That's what it's all about. Just having great writers that's passionate about Halloween. So yeah, you guys comment down below about everything we talked about. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to hit me up on my social media. I like Scary on Instagram. I like Scary _ on TikTok. Brand on Facebook. I like Scary on Twitter. And yeah, you all right there. Say subscribe. Make sure to click join and become a member of the channel. Check out the page and exclusive content and benefits. Also, you guys, I want you to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace.